dumb. We're gonna be dumb.
I hope you didn't go live because I got to do something.
That's right. Roll me a cigarette. Yeah, roll me a cigarette and talk to Jazz this morning because we're dumb.
Yeah, I'll be on Skype. I've been giving my voice a belting this weekend, so I'm not 100%. But hey, it is what it is. Here we go.
That's right. That's right, guys. We need to tone it down. No more smart conversation.
I don't know if I ever had a smart conversation on here in the first place, so that's all right.
We got to be dumb. That way everybody can be a part of the mischiefs in the mornings, and everybody can understand what we're talking about.
Everybody's included. Everybody.
That's right.
We got no prerequisites. If you know how to tie your shoes, you're welcome. Actually, you know what? You don't even have to tie your shoes. That's fine. If you want to keep one lace hanging out, two laces hanging out, laces in, laces out, goddamn Dan Marino, hell yeah, let's bring them all in.
Laces out. That's right.
All right. I don't know why we're doing the accents, but you know what? It seems to work.
Yes, it does, right? All right.
Shit. Holy crap. Yeah, man, I've been so stupid. What you just said there, shit, my computer monitor almost wore the coffee that I had in my mouth.
Poor Zero got cussed. We're lowering it down. We're dumbing it down. First couple minutes of the show, we're going to be dumbing it down.
Yeah, we're going to dumb it down because, you know, I've been feeling pretty stupid. So, hey, I might as well act the part, right? Hey, man, are you done them crackers over there? Because, goddamn, I got me a hankering for some salty Ritz.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all like this more, right? Y'all like this more. It's more liking. More liking for the mornings.
I got a serious question out there for the working man. When you're munching on them crackers there, if you get the salted ones and they tend to leave you parched, what's your ideal drink to wash that shit down with?
Root beer. The beer of the root.
The beer from the root. And what's that from there? Like the sarsaparilla and shit like that? Or is that too big a word to be talking?
No, they get the root beer from the lips and the assholes.
Talk hard!
The Lady Arwen Avalon! The Wrench of Wrenches! I'm leaving. Prince Persia! Mark the infinitely tired. He's angry. Gary Badger Sandwich Worthington. Snort on Boobeck Humor, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Rennie, my favorite.
You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time
to bleed. Southern Viking, it's time to work the neighbors. And Moody Tunes Man 2000. DJ Ronnie G. Master Wordsmith
I have been falling for 30 minutes. Long live the fighters!
Left side, Jose, the skeptic tank. Good buddy! Darkwave and Psychodorf 9! Project story time! Badass!
Your
Mephisto's movie reviews! It's not Melody!
Tira de voz.
Welcome to Mornings of Mischief! That's right. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and with me, of course, on ZeroHour is the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, the black-hearted one himself, Zeropium. What is up, brother?
Black heart, black soul, head like a hole. I've already screwed that up because I'm stupid and I do things wrong. God damn. Good morning, chat. Good morning, Loki. Welcome back.
And a shout out to Jester of Sin over on Rumble and Chris Persia. Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, what a day. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be dumber.
I can do that.
We need to be dumber. When did we get animated backgrounds? Ha!
They've
Yeah.
always been. Actually, you know what? I don't know if it's animated. I think the drugs are just kicking in.
So, a little addition that was coming down the pipe from StreamYards. Yes, we have animated backgrounds, which is actually like a short little clip I did like freaking three and a half years ago. So, for intros, I got a bunch of these.
He was
So-
just never able to use it because when Mexican Iron Man came in and rearranged everything, it got lost to the ages.
That's right. That's right. Mike hit it.
Either
get
that
it.
or maybe we're just too dumb to categorize everything. We don't know what's going on.
It's possible. It's possible. Let me put up the Chris Persia thumbnail.
What's the thumbnail?
Well, we
Man.
got to be dumb. We got to
I
be
mean-
dumb to know what that is.
I don't, because I cut mine yesterday. So if you have any to spare, that's fine with me.
We'll dumb it down. We'll dumb it way down.
Yeah. We'll dumb it way down. All right. I'll be right at home this morning.
I smart, no dumb.
No snot.
Thank you. I smart, no dumb. Thank you, Soul Assassin.
Yeah, good
So,
times.
Machini
time.
knows what's up. It's animated and it lasts 1 minute. Has to be under 200 megabytes.
What's a megabyte?
What's a megabyte?
That's
no,
that
no,
them
what a megabyte. Good morning.
that
Machini.
them crackers you're eating, are they like jumbo size saltines and shit?
That's right. That's right.
Mm.
We got some Ritz. We're gonna have some Ritz and be Ritzy with Ritz.
I like eating Ritz because even if I'm there on the couch parading around in my all together, if I'm eating a Ritz, I still kind of feel fancy. That's
Is
when
it
I
a-
put on the good loincloth.
Is it a bacon sandwich? Badass? Is it bacon? Bacon?
What's in a
Bacon sandwich.
I'm assuming it's bacon topped with bacon in between two slices of bacon.
Arwen, I don't know. That looks dirty.
Unless she's trying to dumb it down too, it's
I
possible.
bet you her cat stepped on her. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, I bet your cat got on her keyboard.
You're telling me the cat on the keyboard, I was going to say the P word, but we're not going to say that this early. So the cat on the keyboard just typed out the shape of a penis. Everybody look close. That's
oh
what
my
it is.
God.
The cat knows what it's doing. And yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I ain't no dummy. A dummy. I've been educated.
I was educated. Man, that's a big word. That's got like what, 2 syllables in it.
Good morning, PJ. How are you doing, brother?
I know. Yeah, I know. Once you see it, you can't unsee it now. The cat typed out a penis. What the hell are you teaching those kittens?
That's a dirty cat. That's a dirty pussy.
Well, you can blame Mama for that one. She's throwing sausage and bacon all over the wall and shit. The cat's probably getting all pissed off.
So why are we dumbing it down this morning? Well, So there was a couple of posts which actually led to an article about how if you are intelligent and you speak with intelligence, you are subjugating members of your audience that do not understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
What a horrible, perplexing conundrum they seem to have dug themselves in this blank lexicon of imagination.
You are not being a welcome host on your YouTuber channel if you use big words. Don't use big words. You need to be dumb. You need to speak in a lower key where everybody can understand you and you are not speaking intelligent. Why do they want you to do this? Can anybody guess why they want you to do this? Derpa, 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 derp, derp, derp. Yes, the derpity derps are out and they are in force and they want you to be dumb, Asajj Melody.
I thought there was plenty of evidence out there already about how dumb people are. So I mean, if we're at a point where people are not allowed to speak as eloquently as they're used to, then man, I feel bad.
But it's isms. Zero. It's ists. You're an ist. If you speak with intelligence, you're an ist. You're an ob. You're removing possible subscribers because they don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. I was actually going to save this for YouTube talk, but I was like, you know what? I actually want someone I can talk to. I want someone to discuss this with.
I want
to actually have a conversation about this with someone, and Zero's the man.
Because he chose me because he knows I'm a stupid man. Oh my God. So,
Peli says this has been going on for a while. I used to get made fun of for sending full sentences as text when they first came out.
God, you know, I still do that. I still use sentences and punctuation and grammar and all that kind of stuff. For those of you that don't know what those words are, please look them up in your nearest dictionary. If you don't know what a dictionary is, good God, get help. If you don't know how to get help, then I have no time or patience for you. I still do that because when I send someone a message or I type an email or anything for that nature that requires you to use the handwritten language, even though nobody handwrites jack shit anymore, I still use proper pronunciation, grammar, all that kind of stuff, because I still feel weird about using short form things like lol and everything else. Yeah, I do it because you get used to peppering your conversations in with stuff like that. But still, I don't break an entire sentence down into an emoji or an emoticon or, 3 letters because, good God, everything can mean something different these days. I just can't do it.
And Leia, if you're a Ray Palpatine fan, that's fine. I'm glad someone enjoyed it.
I mean,
I'm glad somebody out there enjoyed it. I sure as shit didn't, but if you did, more power to you. George Carlin is never wrong. People are stupid.
Yeah, it's still a thing. It is still a thing.
Do you think this is political? You think it's a political push to get people to dumb everything down? You need to be dumb, and you need to be dumb, and you need to be dumb.
My goodness. Well, I mean, if a lot of politicians out there weren't proving themselves stupid in the first place anyway, God. Well, I mean, if you look at society or, the general populace or anything out there these days, man, if you really want push to come to shove, anything can be political. You can make a political statement out of anything because if you dumb it down enough, some dumbass out there will start a riot. Some dumbass out there will start a forum. They'll get a group together and boom, there you go. You've done exactly what you wanted to do. You got people talking about it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I see it.
We'll come back to this funk waddle. We'll come back to that.
I see it. And I will tell you right now, don't fuck with me.
Punk Waddle says, I had a boss tell me that if I kept using such big words around him, he would throw things at me. Pretty sure he wasn't joking. I'm pretty sure you're correct. Chris Persia, this ties in with an article written in October. They claim that you need to lower your intelligence in order to help raise other people's emotional intelligence. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be dumber so other people can feel better. Plain, simple, not going to happen. They want simple. Well, it's simply not going to happen. Reason 1, the reporters are too dumb to keep up. Reason 2, communism wants you ignorant. Therefore, you cannot understand law and founding principles of modern society. A Dega outlaw.
Mm-hmm. There's a man who knows how to use punctuation and form complete sentences and thoughts and paragraphs. Really. You know, it's kind of ironic because, like, reason number 2, communism wants to keep you ignorant. Well, they kind of go hand in hand now, don't they? English major. Thank you. I'm glad some of them are still out there.
And they don't want you to think about that. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to understand that. They don't want it. Period. They don't.
It's pretty sad.
Hey, you need to make everybody feel better by coming down to this lower level and being here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You catch me?
Yeah.
Once we have a still and an outhouse for every family in Little Rock, things are going to be a lot easier.
What do you mean come down to your level? Do you need to like measure something? Are you rebuilding the deck? I got a level in the garage out there. I can go grab it for you.
Garage. You talking about garage? You one of them boys, huh?
I was trying to do an accent and say garage, but it came out wrong.
See you later, PJ. Thank you for coming, bro.
That's the caffeine kicking in. Zero's got the jitters this morning, so hold on to your butts. Wendy, fuck off.
Oh my god.
Anyway, moving along. See, every
hey
time
girl.
Oh my. You know what? Why don't y'all just get a big group together and just do whatever it is you do? Play with sausages and Barbie dolls and whatever.
No, Punk Waddle. They have safe spaces from when someone wins an election that they don't like. They have emergency stations set up and ready for when someone wins an election that they don't like. They have pre-therapy for college students when something happens that they don't like. You would think that the entire country was going through some second 9/11 shit, but it wasn't. It just had someone win an election that they didn't like. And then they screamed in the streets for hours.
Oh, jeez. You know, I still wonder. I mean, I know there's probably a lot of general knowledge out there that's easily accessible since everybody has to dumb things down and make things accessible for everybody. But I still wonder how, and I will say it, how the stupid people out there are still getting placed into these positions of higher power. I mean, are they getting voted in by more stupid people? Is stupid starting to take over the general populace out there? Is that the downward trend that we're on? And I say downward trend because it is a downward trend. If we got to set our bars so low, we are losing sight of who we are, who we've always been. Not that we're stuck in our ways. Everybody's got to evolve as a human being at some point. But if you got to keep yourself so damn low, you just have no general interest in anything out there, then what's the point? Strive for something better, folks. If you don't understand something, then research it. Is it research or research? See, I'm stupid. But man, God, there's got to be something better out there. And take it from me, guys. I don't get excited about a whole lot. I really don't. Not this day and age. Not where I am in life now. At my age, doing what we do on the daily. But god damn.
Talking about something better. Who's peeking out from under the stairway? Everyone knows it's Wendy.
Yeah, she's still alive. I can't believe no one's... Yeah, you know what, Wendy? I hope I run into you sometime while I'm driving.
And Wendy has stormy eyes that flash at the sound of lies. And Wendy has wings to fly. Everyone knows it's Wendy. Dun, 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 dun,
What
dun.
a lovely theme song. Is Zero going to have to write some tunage for that? Are we going to do that during an intro now? We could do it. We could do it.
Oh,
My goodness.
shit.
My goodness. I do want to point out something. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're trying to be a little bit intelligent here. Punkwaddle says, Zeropium, stupid is as stupid does. Hiring people who validate the bosses need to be the smartest, and best means the whole company can get dumbed down. The problem is when stupid is at the top, all the stupid shit runs downhill. And that affects even the grunts, even intelligent grunts that are at the bottom. Because then they're just getting beaten down, and yeah, you still got to be stupid, man. No, that idea sucks because it's not what we like. You got to do what we say and be stupid.
Dean Krantz said, I was deliberately cruel to a Gen Zer this weekend. He brought up the proposed draft. I said if he had a useful skill like truck driver or mech, he would not be 11 bang. He was very upset.
Well, that's kind of a shame. See, you should have dumbed yourself down so you could relate to him on his emotional level. And by the way, guys, look, I'm not here to screw with anybody's emotions or their mental well-being. I'm just saying when it comes to the simple fact that if you feel stupid because you're surrounded by stupid, good God, you need to get out and find something better.
You know what's funny? I absolutely love this. So I saw a Zer on, what was it? I think it was TikTok, talking about how it's so unfair that we have to work. It's so unfair that we spend 40 hours a week working. Bitch, I used to work 60. It's so unfair that I can't buy all the things I want to buy. It's so unfair that I can't afford to have 2 cars. It's so unfair. I'm like, bitch, you know what? You know what I had? I had a fucking beach cruiser bike with a damn cart on it to get my groceries home. And that's how I got my groceries home when I moved out of my parents' house. I didn't have money for gas. I didn't have money to go cruising. I didn't have money for none of that shit. And you know what? I made it. So buckle up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, which apparently is a bad thing to say now. And deal with the fact that for a while, you're going to have a shitty time. It's going to be an awakening. It's going to be eye-opening, and things are going to be rough. You might have to have a roommate. You might have to live with someone. But I don't want to live with anybody. Well, you know what? Then you're going to have to deal with barely having shit for a while. But I went to college. Oh.
That doesn't mean shit if you're not going to use your skills to back it up.
Beach
Good
Cruiser's
God.
a nice ride. You're right. And you know what? I bought that Beach Cruiser for $60. I went to look for one the other day because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start riding the bike through my neighborhood. I've got a house now. I can put the bike in the garage. I don't have to take it down 3 flights of effing stairs. I'm gonna get a bike. I'm gonna get a Beach Cruiser. I look up beach. It's like $250. Damn, I can buy a pizza oven for $250.
No shit.
That better be one damn good bike.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pedal bike.
Good God. I can't do that when I'm working 40 hours a week. It's too difficult. God damn it. You know what, man? Like I'm doing okay. I'm not well off. I'm not wealthy. I will never be fucking wealthy. That'll never happen in my lifetime with the way everything's going this day and age. But you know what? I'm all right. I got a roof over my head. I got shit to keep me entertained with. I can be in my own little world as long as I want to be. And you know, speaking of bikes, I want to point this out. Right across from me, you can't see it until I figure out what the hell to do with it. I have the same mountain bike I have had since grade 7. Stock. All completely stock. Why? Because it still works. I look after my stuff. I know how to make things last. I don't need to worry about, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to afford this or this or this. Man, live within your goddamn means. Quit worrying about how tough life is, because you can either let it tie you up in knots or you can learn from it and gain experience from it and evolve as a person. But maybe, just maybe, we should just keep ourselves lowered. So low. Where nothing matters anymore. I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end, go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna channel some hillbilly comedian here for Shockwave. But I went to college. Well, there's your problem.
Oh, good God.
Oh, gender studies won't get you very far.
No.
And no, Southern Viking here. When did college go from Animal House to PCU? Because they all have to copy the California college system now. They all have to copy it. No matter where you go to college, it's going to be like going to college in California, unless you go to like local state school, and even then you're going to catch some shit because that's what I did. So I caught some shit. You will get some nice teachers. You will get some good teachers. When I say nice, I mean intelligent. Dumb teachers, the ones that are like, we have to kill off 1/3 of the entire population of the earth so we can survive. Those are the dumb ones that you need to just be like, yeah, whatever, dude, and just get through the class, and you'll deal with it. Orbital Nation with a $5 super chat. Thank you, PJ. What is up, my brother? He says, for our friend, Orbital comic illustrator David Cabiza, now doing commissions for the fandom. Hit him up, not Twitter. We grow together. PJ, I am working on a project, something I hope to unveil at Valhalla Con this year, a prototype for a project, and I need some art. So definitely no peeks behind the curtain yet. I'll definitely hit him up.
I used to love doing projects. If you need some help, I wouldn't mind lending a hand. Man, I remember making them marbles run through those tubes filled with water and those things that you use the styrofoam balls with to make planets and shit.
No, we're not doing that.
Well, apparently my projects are just too stupid for y'all.
Thank you, PJ. Score!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. And P-Life says, God, I'm glad I graduated before that became mandatory. Yes, it's called environmental science. Problem with college today by Dean Krantz. Administrations now charge as much for the security schools as you would for a top dollar school. And the programs are trash. I absolutely agree. Dean Krantz.
I don't know what you got to worry about.
I just had to.
Don't worry about it, man. You don't need to do shit to get into college. Just get one of them AI things to write your entry-level exam for you. Or do they even give entry-level exams anymore? Is everything 101 or intro 2?
Well, they want you to go back. They want you to go back now. So when you go and you do your exam, it doesn't matter what your score is now. They're like, okay, you need to take these classes you took in high school. That way we can get extra money.
Good God.
These are what we're saying you need to do.
Times are different. Times are different. Maybe I should take a stab at joining Harvard. And you know what? You know what's funny? It was funny. I mean, if you want to go to like Princeton or Oxford or Harvard or anything like that, you could say, well, like it's Harvard Law School. I don't know anything about law school. You know what? Here's a fact. And I don't know if this is still accurate because times have changed in the last few years. If you apply to a school like Harvard specifically, because I know they used to do this, they're more likely to accept a possible student candidate who does not have any experience in law because they enjoy bringing in students who have an outside opinion or want to be taught from the ground up and things like that. But if we're at a point now, all you have to do is just worry about being included in everything, then, hey, I guess all you need to worry about is your tuition fees. And who's going to take care of that for you because nobody's smart enough to handle that on their own anymore.
Okay, so I'm gonna let's stop for just a minute. I want to say something. Machini, you didn't lie to us, my friend. You were under the assumption that something happened. And yeah, the old saying, ass out of me, ass out of you, blah, 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 blah. But it's not every day that we see our fathers break down and kind of lose their shit. And you saw your dad going through something. You thought this is what happened. You didn't lie to anyone, brother. And we all love you. There is no lie there. You thought that something happened, and you know what? You could have gone into today and not said a thing about it. And I'm really sorry that your last grandparent's gone. That's something that we never see coming. That's something that, that generation's gone. And one day that'll be us in their place. And that's something that no one prepares us for in life. That's a reality that no one prepares us for. So, brother, we love you, man. There's nothing, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't lie. I've watched people on this platform lie straight to my face and think they're getting away with sweet shit. You didn't do that. You didn't do that, my friend. Don't feel like you did. We're with you. We stand with you. We're always going to stand with you, and we got your back, brother. And there is no lie there. There is nothing to apologize for. We are so sorry that your grandma's gone, and we love you, brother. We absolutely do. So please do not feel like you deceived us in any way. You thought that's what happened, and I can understand. That it's not every day you see your parent break down. So we love you, bro. Please don't think that way. Please don't.
But
we love you and we support you. Go ahead.
And in all honesty, you know what? Even if you felt you did someone wrong or something, you know what? Good on you for at least, having the courage to come out there and say, not that you had to do this anyway, but you know what? You came out and you're owning up to something that you don't even need to own up for. But you know what? That takes courage. That takes guts. And you've got it, brother. So our thoughts are with you, man.
That's right. That's right. So, our condolences to your family and to you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Never think you didn't do anything wrong. Never think that. Never ever think that, because you didn't. Mad check, Max, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm not the only one. We're not the only one saying this, brother.
Yep.
Everybody, I know everybody here feels the same way. I know they do. Why can you say that, Loki? Because this is one hell of a community. You can say community, you can say fellowship, you can call it whatever you want. But this is one hell of a community. We stand up for each other. We stand for the people that put themselves out there and try to do something amazing. And you do that every single day, my friend. You do that every single day. You go out there and you do something amazing and you create something out of nothing. With your talent and with your drive and with your goals, you make something out of nothing. So
that still blows my mind. I still don't understand how someone can just look at a blank canvas or a piece of paper and then they can just pencil that shit out or paint a masterpiece. Good God. I don't know how they do it. Hats off to you. Anybody else who has that spark of artistic integrity in you. Because good God, y'all, that's a gift.
And congratulations, Mountain of Elysium. It says, my son was born happy and healthy last Saturday. Thank you, Valhalla.
All right.
Absolutely awesome. Brother, congratulations. Congratulations, my friend.
That's wonderful.
That's right. Now let's dumb it back down. We got to dumb it back down because we're not making content that is accessible to everyone.
God.
Remember that. That is the entire, you are not making content that is accessible to everyone. When you use big words and you explain things, for you white folk out there, you're white splaining. You're white splaining, and you need to stop. You don't need to be, need to be speaking with that intelligent colloquialism and the words, the big words. You need to stop it. You need to stop it right now, because we need to make, what is that? I mean, are you not insulted?
This, I mean, personally speaking, First of all, I would have to research what's going on here, where all these sources came from, because that's what an intelligent person would do. But I find it, and I'm sorry, I'm going to use some words that y'all might have to look up. Good God, but I find this whole conundrum a little bit vexing. Because
What the hell vexing mean, boy? You speaking witchcraft and tongues.
go look up the dictionary word in there, man. I find it's befuddling, it's perplexing, it's all of those things, because good God, it has to stem from somewhere. When you can, I mean, really, I'm gonna have to look this up, because I would like to find that point of germination. Yeah, there you go. There's another one. That point of germination where this all grew and expanded and got to the point where it's at today. Because I really find it a little bit cumbersome and worrisome that everything can so easily catch like wildfire, and suddenly everybody's on the bandwagon or the crazy train. Woo woo! Next stop, Dumbassville population. Me. I want to be there, and I'm not leaving.
And Peli, I think what they were trying to hit was like, man, Sauron be typing that shit. Yeah. Sauron's be typing that. We're all fucked up and we're watching Wings of Powder. Yeah. Wings of Powder. Ooh, yeah. Feel like Macho Man doing a line. Woo!
It's oh my God. Oh yeah, there's another man out there who can talk like that. But somehow he was able to construct full sentences and pure thoughts and get his message across. Even if it was a little abstract, you still understood what the Macho Man was talking about.
Yeah, indubitably.
Zero has dropped $1.50 on those words. So using words, is that costing me money now?
Apparently.
If I use words that someone has to look up in a dictionary or Google it, man, are we gonna have to
they
pay
just
royalties?
don't now. See, that's the thing. That's what they're saying. They just don't now. So you don't look up, oh my God, I've never heard that word before. They think you're just talking gibberish and they're gonna change the channel.
Well,
So don't use big words. Don't
that's too
speak
bad.
intelligently. Do not, do your research. Just throw your bullshit out there and everybody will believe you. By God, that Loki is a black pill. And that Zero, he's a black heart. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say
And
about
just-
that. I'll
just-
be buffing out my vinyl slip covers for the van seats. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to throw another one out there if you'd like to have some fun and look it up. But I have and always will have a little bit of affinity for the skills and languages and, all those type of things that I learned way back in the long ago and kept hanging on to, because now more than ever, it is a lost art, like writing letters.
A world of pure imagination. What's imagination? I bet.
We're not using very much of it these days.
This disingenuous ploy to force the intellectuals
What
to
the
refrain
fuck does
from
that
using
mean?
the best word from their arsenal to create an image that can be captured by another's mind's eye. Diabolica.
What?
Diabolical. Diabolical.
I'm getting stupid here. What the hell is that Dis-Genies thing about? What does that mean?
And yes,
You know,
I'm right there with you. Peli's right. I had to act and sat to take. There was a list of words we had to learn from those tests. When they became race, it's people stopped learning those words. Yeah.
Man,
It's ist.
it's
You can't keep people out of college by making them do tests. What the fucking world are we in? You can't keep people out of college by making them do tests.
well, how the hell do you have See, I'm getting stupid just trying to figure this out in my head, and it's not working.
Yeah, because nigga, it's one of those days.
Good God. I mean, the highest level of technology at your fingertips, and how are we using it? For lulls. For lulls and TikTok and anything else that'll kill your attention span out there. Don't get me wrong. If you enjoy those platforms, if you enjoy those types of things in life, then by all means, go do it. But there's a growing trend. Well, it's been growing for several years. But it's the lack of an attention span. They're shorter and shorter and shorter. And retention, like memory retention, is just not what it used to be.
And that right there, this right here, man, Squatch. In Oregon, they don't even require kids to read and do math to graduate.
Well, then what type of life skills are we going to have for the
They
future?
don't have them.
They don't have
That's
them
the
anymore.
problem. That's why we are in the situation we are in with the Zoomers saying, but I went and did this and I spent $50,000 to go to school and all this shit, and they can't make it. They can't make it. Do you want to know why? I'm going to throw something out here that not a lot of people talk about, because it's all pushing agenda and it's all this and it's all that. You want to know one of the reasons why Hollywood has fallen from grace the way it has? Because they hire dumb people. They hire people that went and did gender studies as a major, and now they're writing films. They're making TV shows. You want to know why TV generally sucks today? Why none of it makes sense? Why you get shit like Batwoman and Resident Evil today? Because the writers are dumb. People are dumb. They didn't have to prove their intelligence. They didn't have to prove their worth. They didn't have to prove themselves to get the jobs they got. They're just given them and they're told, this is the way it is. We love to be working with you, even though they may be as stupid as a bag of effing rocks. It's for the cause.
Yeah.
We need a more diverse writers' room. So we're just going to hire people based on what they look like.
Isn't that a little bit silly and superficial? Go look it up.
Isn't that a little bit going backwards?
I would think so.
You know, there was a woman, hold on real quick. There was a woman in the 60s that had to pretend she was a dude to keep her writing gig. One of the best writers of television I've ever seen. She was an absolute game changer. And some of you may know her. Her name was DC Fontana.
We know DC Fontana.
She had to hide the fact that she was a woman to get a job. Oh, how things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how things have changed.
Yeah.
But they haven't, have they? Because if you want intelligent, thought-provoking entertainment, you have to get it from someone that is intelligent and thought-provoking. One of the reasons why I love Adega's work is because it's intelligent and it's thought-provoking, and he has actual talent. Not everybody is cut out to be a writer. Adega is. Not everybody is cut out to write television. I honestly believe Adega could. I'm not kissing my boy's ass or any bullshit like that. I'm just saying he has actual talent. When you hire someone based on the color of their skin or their ethnic background, and you do not care whether they have talent or not, you get shit. And that's what we've gotten out of Hollywood. That's what we've gotten out of the entertainment industry for the last 7 years is shit. Want to know why Disney's been drumming out crap after crap after crap? Because they have a standard playbook they go by because these people don't have talent. These people do not have the talent required to write a good television show.
That's probably also one of the reasons why I haven't watched television in about 10 years now, and I'm likely never going back.
It's sad. This is sad.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to pay him too. We got to pay him just as much as Steven Spielberg because they're a woman. Want to know why Disney's going down the drain? Because they're trying to pay everyone inflated wages like they are the best thing since sliced bread. Want to know why all these episodes that we're hearing about? Oh my God, they spent $250 million on the Loki series. You want to know why? Because they're paying these people like they're the best writers that have ever existed. Because they want to lead the way in treating and paying everybody the same. It's asinine. When they won't even do that with their own employees in the parks. They won't. We're going to change the name of the game by putting these people that have never done anything in positions of high authority and pay them like they are the best thing since sliced bread. And that'll change everything. That's dumb. You pay people what they're worth. And if they're pushing out nothing but shit, guess what? You pay them nothing but shit and you get somebody better. It's that simple.
But you see, they don't understand that. I mean, if they want to pay someone what they're worth, their priorities and principles are all out of whack, so they don't even know what's worth this day and age anyway. So, I mean, when you pay top dollar for shit, you're going to keep getting shit. And maybe they're just too stupid to figure out why something's not working. Well, maybe we just need to pay them more money. Bring in this other guy, pay him a few extra dollars. Maybe he'll come up with something better. Ah, crap, we still got the same shit. Well, I guess we're going down the definition of insanity.
25 million per episode for She-Hulk.
God, why don't you lower your budget and try to be a little bit more creative with what you have to work with?
But Loki, they used CGI. Their CGI sucked.
Watch any episode of that show. Their CGI sucked. I know. I saw clips because I didn't watch the damn show, but I saw clips. It all sucks. Their CGI sucked. Their face swapping sucked. Her coming down with her giant ass and smashing the ground sucked. And her sleeping with Daredevil and then kicking him out in the morning like he was the Coyote Ugly.
Huh, wouldn't it be funny if Daredevil slept with She-Hulk and she kicked him out like he was the Coyote Ugly?
Yeah,
You
that's
fucks
very
make
funny
me
shit.
sick.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same, and around we go.
The walk of shame from Daredevil, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil's walk of shame. Thank you. And yeah, Magitech Mags is right. They all feel like they hate their audience. Do you know why? Because they do.
Well, just hate them back.
It's
Works for
not
everybody
made
else.
for you. And it's not made for you, Zero. And it's not made for you, Dosher. It's not made for you, Kizzy. It's not made for you, Soul Assassin. It's not made for any of you.
I'm glad it's not made for me. Even if it was, I still wouldn't watch it. Why? Because Zero doesn't care. Zero does not care. Zero does not give a damn. I just don't. I don't.
Yeah, for the entire Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, I bet you they didn't spend $25 million for the whole effing series. I bet you they didn't do that. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
His walls are bowing.
Jeez.
I
down the volume. Oh, goodness. Why you sit them all in a room, put a pencil and a piece of paper in front of them and get them to write an essay? Or do they not do that anymore? Do they use cursive? Does anybody use cursive? I know several people do. Good God. And you know what? It's funny too, because looking back, I know times change. I know things get different. I mean, look at me. I mean, how many of Loki, you in chat, how many out there were taught long division and multiplication tables and all that kind of stuff that really is obsolete? I understand things become obsolete and times change. But when de-evolving yourself or society in general is part of change, oh, yeah, I don't know. It's a scary thought. It's a scary thought of where we'll be.
They could have used a bunch of money by spray painting a bodybuilder green. As long as the bodybuilder identified as a woman, who's going to argue?
You know what? It would have been cheaper than CGI. There's a time and a place for CGI. And if you can't do it right,
smash.
if you can't do CGI right, then that's neither the time nor the place. So move on. Try something practical. Practical? What's that? Go look it up.
And Bixby's Incredible Hulk was a successful show written by women mostly. They had guidelines, and that was about it. And that show was successful. Makes She-Hulk writers look like utter fools. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Boy, am I glad I've never seen that either. Dave Bob grew up in the 60s, so yeah, a lot of stuff is different, but not useless. So don't you feel good knowing you can do long division in your head if you have to add up a grocery bill or something like that?
Yeah, but that is now considered, you are considered privileged for having that ability. You are considered privileged, and it is an Yahtzee mentality to think that anyone else needs that.
God. Could you imagine them back in the day? You go to a grocery store, you know, and you can buy a cartload worth of shit and be like, all right, that'll be $21.50. Yeah, because oh man, shit was a lot cheaper back then too. And then they ask you, will that be cash or check? So, what's that? What do you mean? I just use plastic.
Who else adds up everything when they go to the grocery store? Raise your hand in chat. Throw one in chat if you add things up while you're at the grocery store.
I would think a lot of them do, because a lot of us would probably have to shop smart. Shop smart.
This was when my kid was here over the summer. We went to the grocery store. We got groceries. Shit. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at all those prime numbers. What's a prime number? Go look it up.
And something was off when we got to the register. And I asked her, I was like, can you make sure that everything's right? I looked at it and I went over it, and I noticed that and it was an expensive item. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like these, because my kid likes these little seaweed things that are uber expensive. And she was like, can I get some? I'm like, oh my God, get some. And she had done that like 3 times when all she got was one package. And they're like $20 a pop. So it ended up being $40 more than I thought it was.
Uh-oh. Somebody's math was wrong.
So I was like, yeah, we only got one of those. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, no problem. But that's $40. If I'm not keeping track, of what's going on, if I'm not keeping track of what's going into the cart, how much we're spending, I'm not catching that. And I just lost $40.
And then when it comes time to balance your checkbook, you're thinking, where the hell did my $40 go?
What checkbook? Now nobody has a checkbook.
Yeah,
everybody
exactly. See? Yeah. Plastic for everything. I mean, you know what? I'm guilty of it too. I still have checks, but I never use them. Why? Because I have a checking account. And they gave you they give you checks when you open a checking account, although nobody uses them anymore anyway. But
I don't have any. I never
you
got any. They asked me, do you want some checks?
Hmm.
And I said, I get 5 free when I open the account. She goes, yeah, you get a little book. I said, those will be fine. I don't need like a checkbook.
No,
not my mom.
I know nobody needs to do that. Again, you know, times change. Things are different. It's a big convenience factor. Convenience, what's that? Go look it up. Dave Bob still balances his account.
Yeah.
And you know what? I wish more people would. And then when they can figure out how to manage, working 40 hours a week and trying to make time for yourself and try to do things for yourself and all the other things that you get tied down with. When it comes time to budget yourself out, it's going to be nice to know where everything is. And everything
Gum
is
Bunny says she uses checks for paying her power and trash bill.
And see, that's all right. I'm glad to see the recycled paper is still getting use.
Mary uses an Excel spreadsheet.
What's a spreadsheet? Is that like a tablecloth?
Power company charges for convenience.
Utilities. Them's the things on the Monopoly board, right? They're like $75.
Most places now, at least here, as long as you have a debit card on file, they don't charge you a fee. So if you use like the one-time checkout, Andy, like the one-time payment thing, yes, there's a convenience fee. But if you actually have a card on file, they don't charge you shit. At least here. At least here. I know there are some places that still do that. But if you have one on file, usually they don't mess with you. Thank you for being here, Machini guys. We're gonna redirect. It's gonna take me just a minute to get back to that, but we're gonna redirect over to Machini's at the end of the show. Thank you for being here, brother. Don't worry about this. Seriously, I know you're like, I screwed up, I made a mistake, but we're human beings.
We all do that.
We all do that. Things like that happen. It's okay.
That's part of who we are. And whether you needed to or not, again, you came forward about it. And you know what? That's something to be commended.
That's right.
Because not everybody would put themselves in that position.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Or they wouldn't until they get caught.
Yeah. The guilty party. Only, yep. Innocent until proven guilty.
I love that. I love it when someone comes out and lies, knowingly lie. I'm talking about you, Machini. When someone comes out and knowingly lies their ass off, and then it's like, but I came forward and I admitted it after you got caught, bitch.
Too late. All gone. Oh. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've lost a lot of give a fucks about certain things lately, and people lying, people running their mouth. I just don't give a shit. I don't. You want to run your mouth? Go run your mouth. Be a little bitch. I don't deal with any of that dumbassness. You know what? Yeah. After you got caught, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? I have no give a fucks for that. I don't.
No.
You know what? You want credit because you came out after the fact, after you got busted, and we're like, I'm sorry. Fuck you.
No. Oh, what? Yeah, because then you can go old school on him. Say, all right, are you genuinely sorry? Genuinely, what's that? Go look it up. Are you genuinely sorry about the wrong you did, or are you sorry you got caught? Because we were all children. We've all been there. But there's a difference between a child knowing that they're doing wrong and a grown-ass adult knowing that they're doing wrong and not having the balls to own up to it or do anything of that nature. As a good, decent human being, member of the general piece of society that we have today, should be able to do.
That's right. And fuck grifters. So that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I've got to say about that.
That's all I've got to say about that. When the grifter came, I told them life is like a box of chocolate. Shut the fuck up and put it in your mouth, bitch.
but be careful, because that's a lot of sugar and extra calories. What are those? Go look it up in the dictionary. Wait, how do you spell dictionary?
That's right.
I know Arwen's cats know how to spell dick.
Oh my God.
Someone's
God.
Anyone who doesn't know, just watch the chat replay. The cat's totally typed it out. That's why we're stupid today. Because cats are funny. Because
I
funny
can't
cats
believe
are
this.
entertainment for us simple folk. We like the simple things in life. And you know what? I'd like to carry on this conversation, but I gotta go roll another cigarette. Yeah, shut up. I know they come in packs, but I can't write a check to buy one. God damn it.
What?
What? Goddamn, son. Last time I used a check was buying a pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon. I was already 6 into a pack that day. Goddamn, I'm gonna go drink a beer. What? And then another beer. What? Jesus Christ, how many beers you want me to drink up in this mug?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here as we dumb things down this Monday morning so everyone can feel entitled to join and understand what the hell we are talking about. Guys, you were such an incredible group. Never forget that. You were intelligent. Take pride in your intelligence. Take pride in knowing I want to watch and enjoy intelligent entertainment. I don't need you to dumb it down for me. I don't need you to dumb Lord of the Rings down so I can understand it. I don't need you to dumb down Star Trek so we can all enjoy it and be a part of it and make stupid content so that people who feel like they've been left out can be included. That's all I've got to say about that.
No,
Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. Me and Zero will see you on the next Zero Hour. Take care, everybody.
Wait, what was this show about again?
What?
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 Who?
Huh?
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.